We're here with the legendary Alan Estes to talk about local musicians who are inspired to write songs about the global climate crisis on Everything We Do Matters. Alan, thanks for joining me.
Corey, good to see you, buddy.
Always good to see you. Now, can you explain what your role is going to be on Everything We Do Matters?
Well, this is a brand new thing, so I'm, kind of tiptoeing in the water a little bit because I don't personally want to get political, and there's a very fine line between some of this and political. But one thing that is for sure is that this is facing us all now. And it's not about like countries and who you support and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
this is a global, worldwide thing that we as a human being have to come together and work on and fix, or I'm afraid we're all doomed.
Yeah. Why is this matter so important to you?
Well, sometimes when I lay down to go to sleep at night, this is what pops into my head, and I think, we got to do something. It's not about like money. It's not about like power, although that controls everything. It's more about like what happens to our children and our grandchildren and what we leave behind.
And the crisis has motivated you to write new music?
Well, I have a song that I've written about that, yes, because I'm always thinking in terms of that. We want to try to do what's right, most of us. We want to leave something behind. When we go on, we'd like to be able to think that our children, our grandchildren and everything carry on hopefully a good message that we left with them. And I'm just trying to do my part. And there's so much here on Cape Ann, so many other musicians, songwriters, artists, and people that are in the arts that think like I do. So,
right. So we're looking at Everything We Do Matters as sort of a rallying point for these local artists and musicians.
For my little bit, yes.
Perfect. So are you ready to perform a little song for us
As
today?
I am.
And this is called The Big One?
The Big One.
And how did this all come about?
Well, with my songwriting, I tend to pace around my house and play different ideas and things, and then when something lyrically comes to mind, blah blah blah. But this one was a little different. The idea came to me before the melody, and I was thinking, how about if you were to combine like natural disasters that have happened in our world since historical beginning of time, and think about like we've all worked our way through that, although sometimes it's been devastating, to what is happening now. And it used to be naturally caused. Now I'm thinking it's man-made caused. And I think everybody else does too. And so that's where my song tips the little boat there.
Very cool. I can't wait to hear
The Gloucester boat.
Yeah, keeping it local. All right,
Yes,
well,
of course.
Here to perform The Big One, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Alan Estes.
Thank you, buddy. The big one's on its way. The big one's on its way. High above our city stands our majesty in white, turning snow to alpenglow in the fading evening light. People come from everywhere to stare, ooh and ah. Others seek to reach its peak and dance among the stars. Well, long ago it blew its top and the ash came raining down. Boulders tumbled, lava flowed, it buried this old town. Now it's showing all the warning signs of happening again. Everybody knows it's just a matter now of when the big one's on its way. The big one's on its way. It could happen any day. The big one's on its way. Vacation Island paradise is anybody's dream. Hanging out in the sun all day and party in between. Rolling around in the ocean waves or just lounging by the pool. Afternoon siestas in the shade, keeping cool. Then suddenly the sirens sound and the ground begins to shake. Trees snapping, roads cracking, all hell begins to break. And we can see the tsunami coming as we're running from the beach. Everybody's fleeing for higher ground and out of reach. 'Cause the big one's on its way. The big one's on its way. Any moment now, they say. The big one's on its way. We are all the sons and daughters of Mother Earth and Father Time. The future of our children lies in what we leave behind. For the race to save our Gaia is the fate of all mankind. We are bound together now. The choice is yours and mine.